Hello. Once that's clear. Where's it go? There's a little awkward getting in on that one. Purely and simply because you get one chance to get it right. And you just got to line it up and get her in there.
After 80 yards, turn right, Armstrong Way.
So I just go all the way to the end of the road and hit a roundabout and then come back on myself.
Turn right.
So we're empty. That's why I came in down there. Yeah, so yeah, it's always on a slope. And when you've got a really heavy box on like that, if you push the box, you've got to shrink the box, obviously, because the box is in the centre of the trailer. And you have to shrink the trailer up. The trouble is that puts all the weight at the back of the box, which makes it virtually unmovable. It's alright if you're on a level pitch, level ground, you're alright. And even then, sometimes it can be hard if the ground's slippy.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, 1459 Ironton Way.
But if it's on a
roundabout and take the third exit.
If it's on a slope, you've got no hope. So I had to be in position, and once I'm in position, just shrink her back once I'm in. Because if you need to pull forward for any reason, the chances are you won't. Something they don't tell you, you don't learn, you don't get taught that, you know what I mean? It's something you you generally learn the hard way. So never shrink your trailer, any of you container boys, never shrink your trailer until you know you're 100% lined up in your bay. And all you have to do is just go backwards and get as near to the doors as you can before you shrink her down. And then you lower it and then you're in. Because all that weight on the back, you've got no weight over your drive wheels, you see, and they'll just spin out. You won't get nowhere. Excuse me. So it's just the reverse of the way we came in. Pub called the Fox. New pub on a housing estate. I mean, it's good to see them being built. Perhaps there used to be a pub there. But are they busy? Doubtful. Well, my daughter, she works in a, down here, my stepdaughter, she works in a pub. Last night she was working and only had 2 people in for dinner, or 2 tables in for dinner. I don't pay the wages, does it? Don't pay the wages bill. Where we get stuck at every light, and then we had a clean run in. Oh no, here we go. So we got our knees up, mid lift up. So we should be back by about 2 o'clock.
200 yards to the roundabout and take the second exit, B1459, Goose Green Way.
And see what we're doing tomorrow.
And take the second exit.
Speed limits do change as you go along this. Oh my god. Straight on, straight on. Campers, 3 of them. We'll see how long we're on the docks. I reckon 2 hours. Pulls away a bit quicker. Oh, look at that. Bloody hell, one light and you get through and we've got another one. Just done over 3 hours of driving so far today. Yeah, that was a steep incline on that loading bay there. Bloody hell. It must have been about maybe a 3-4 foot drop. So the front of the truck is, the very front of the truck is 3 to 4 foot higher than the back of the truck. So it's never good when you've got a heavy weight like that.
The roundabout and take the second exit.
I think I'm in the right lane, yeah. No one coming around me, that's good. Left this roundabout, or where we go? There's another place I go to, and it's the same sort of setup. Big Tesco's on a roundabout like that, and a garage, and all designed same, innit? Same old, same old.
After 90 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, A432, Kennedy Way. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Chipping Sodbury. Green light on the left. That's us. This road here, look, you've got a cycle lane on the left, then you've got the 1.5 metres that you're supposed to give them. And this is where I need to be positioned to be able to do that. If I was on a normal road, this is where I need to be driving. How am I going to do that? They don't think of that, do they? Perfect for along here, just stop the road being dual carriageway and easing traffic flow for the non-existent cyclists.
The roundabout and take the third exit.
Bell in. I don't want to get you wet. Toll house there. Log in. You always know you're in a country when you see a tractor parked up in the pub car park. I can't even nail it going up here. So thankfully I'm empty. That turns to a 40.
After 0.6 miles, turn right, A46, Bath Road.
Easy, Tiger.
After 300 yards, turn right, A46, Bath Road.
So hopefully the lights will be green. No. Oh, it's not too bad of a hill, look. Thought it was worse than that. Oh, and they're green as well. Nice one.
Turn right.
Plenty of room. There we go. All Cotswold stone. Farmyard. Wonder why it's called Ack Farmyard. Is it because, I suspect, being up high like this and we're overlooking Bristol, maybe it was because of the Germans and there was an Ack gun there. Gun emplacements all along the top here. Only a guess. Dirty burger van. I don't know if I've ever told you. I think I might have probably, but back in the early days. Good few years ago, probably about 8-9 years ago now. Nearly 10 years ago, I suppose. I had this mad idea. I wanted to do a bit of a challenge and raise some money for charity. And I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll ride an inappropriate motorcycle around the UK, Land's End of John O'Groats. So I chose my steed, which was a Honda C90. For those of you who remember the old Honda C90 with the white fairings at the front, chicken chasers. Yeah, I bought myself one of those, and I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll go Land's End, John O'Groats. I'll hire a van when I get up there, and then drive back in a van. Van was really expensive, and they don't do well. You could do one way, but it's awkward. And I thought, oh, do you know what? I'll go Land's End, John O'Groats, back to Land's End again, like double ender. And then I thought, that's too easy. What I'll do is I'll do all four corners. So I went Land's End, Dover to John O'Groats, John O'Groats to Durness, which is the most northwesterly point, and then I'll go back down to John O'Groats. So I planned the route out, and I more or less kept to it. There were a few changes, but I think it was something like I ended up doing 3,200 miles, and I did it in 11 days. I was totally self-sufficient. I had no backup crew. I had nothing. I slept in a tent or just rough, and I documented it in a vlog. No, not in a vlog, in a blog. Back in the old days, and vlogs weren't a thing. A blog. I took loads of photos and that, and I got to be honest, it nearly killed me. You know, Honda C90 ain't the fastest of motorcycles, and you get a fat bastard like me on with all my luggage, slowed it down a bit. But we did it, and it was just tremendous fun. I met some amazing people, and the kindness and generosity was just unbelievable. But the little story about that car park just the other side of it, hang on, there's some wipers going in. Just the other side, I got down to there late at night and I couldn't find anywhere to stop. And I thought, I'm sure there's a little lay-by type place in there, little park-up place. So I went in there, and it was in March, April time. It was in April, and it was still quite cold. And I saw a picnic bench, and I thought, I'll just park up here, and I'll get my sleeping bag out. And it was a dry night. I'll park up here, and I'll sleep on the picnic bench, and then in the morning, early hours, I'll get going. So anyway, I parked up, you know, cooking a bit of grub on the old gas fire, and warming something up. Chuck some out of a tin into me billy can type thing, and having a cup of tea. And then you'd see all these cars coming in. They'd hang around for a bit and then drive off out, and then they'd come back in again, hang about and drive off out. And then at one point, bloke got out, went into the woods, and another car turns up, bloke gets out, goes into the woods, and I can hear this, ow, 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 what's going on in there? Well, and then they walk back out to the cars and drive off. Now after this happened a couple of times, I sort of put two and two together and worked out what was going on. Yeah, you guessed right as well. So I had this going on all night. I'm laying on a bench, and all of a sudden I'm woken up by, ow, oh fuck, they're at it again. Oi, leave it out, will ya? Bloke over here trying to sleep. Fucking Oh, it's comical. Comical. Yeah, so don't ever pull in there in your camper van and try and get a good night's rest. You might get a tap on the door. Thankfully, nobody come anywhere near me because I just spent 10 days on the road and I looked like shite. So no one would. I'm sure it was a scary view. But yeah, I did that. It's 11 days. I went from here and I got down to my friends were staying just outside of Truro, just south of Truro. So I went from here down to Truro in a day, the next day, and arrived there and met the gorgeous Kira was there waiting for me. We'd only been seeing each other for about 2 or 3 weeks, and I told her I was doing this mad thing, and I'm not sure she could quite get her head around it, or what she was getting entangled into. But here we are, 10 years later, she's still here. Bless her. She's due for parole, I would have thought by now. But anyway. Yeah, that was an interesting evening. You saw it all. Police came in. I remember the police came in a couple of times. They didn't bat an eyelid. They must have known what was going on, but they sort of drove in, drove out again. Perhaps they were cruising as well. I don't know. Bizarre carry on. It was a good trip, man. Though it was a good trip. I enjoyed it. Saw some sights, I tell you. Well, I think the A34 southbound shut around Oxford. Sounding a bit nasty, and I reckon it's going to be shut for some time, so that's not good. So we're going to crack on as far as we can. We'll probably have a splash and dash at Sutton Scotney. By that time, hopefully, I'll have a sign over there that says follow Jesus. Follow him where? How do you follow him? The bloke's been dead for nearly 2,000 years, isn't he? No. Doesn't work for me. Now, if I could turn water into wine, then that'd be an achievement, I suppose. Quite like the idea of that. Chippenham Services, Lee Delamere. I always think it's French. It sounds French, doesn't it? Lee Delamere. Because I speak fluent French, as you all know. Well, no one's called me Robert yet. That's good. Right, I'll leave you to it. I must be boring you to death. I'll speak to you all later.